Hello students, we are going to learn the completing square method and quadratic formula in this lecture. If you want to learn about the factorization method, so I have put the video link in the description. You can check it out. So completing square method is to solve the quadratic equation by completing square. As we know that a plus b whole square, that is equal to a square plus 2 times ab plus b square. So we use this concept to solve the quadratic equation using completing square method. Basically, we have to complete this form so that we can combine the square and make it the whole square. This is the concept behind completing square method. Let's see how would we solve the questions using this method. Let's suppose we have a question x square minus 2x minus 899. So to make this form, first of all, we compare with the square above. X will be represented as a square. 2x will be represented as 2x. So we need to find b square. So what is the b value? If you notice that the middle term 2ab have b value. So this value can help us to find the value of b. So look at this term, which is 2x. It can be write as 2 times x times the missing value. It means that missing will be b. So if we divide this coefficient by 2, that's the first step. We have to take the coefficient of x and divide it by 2. This will give you the b value. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So b is 1 and it completes 2 times x times 1, which is 2ab. So what is a square plus b square? Because we need to complete this square. So it can be write as x square plus 1 square. That means we need to add 1 square. So what we do, first we take a 99 on the other side and then add this 1 square on both sides. So the statement will become x square minus 2x plus 1 square is equal to 899 plus 1 square. So the third step is we have to complete this square. And as we know, the a is x and b is 1. The formula will be of minus because there is minus with 2x. So it becomes x minus 1 whole square and that is equals to 900. Now the next step is we have to take the square root on both sides because we want to find x value. So x minus 1 will be equals to plus and minus 30. Now to find the both values of x, so first we take the positive 30 and then we take the negative 30. So x minus 1 will be equals to 30 and x minus 1 is equal to negative 30. The first value will give you x is equal to 30 plus 1 and 30 plus 1 which will be equals to 31. You can correct this mistake here. And the second one is also x is equal to minus 30 plus 1. It should be plus 1 and the answer would be minus 29 here. So you can correct it. These are two x values that we got by using completing square method. So you have to keep in mind the steps. The steps are, first is you have to take the constant on the other side. Second thing is make b by dividing the coefficient of x by 2 and get the value of b. And then you have to add that term on the both sides. And next step is complete the square and then you have to take the square root and simple solve it. One thing that you need to notice that in this question, the coefficient of x square is 1. But if you have the coefficient of x square is other than 1, then how would we proceed it? So let's do another question related to this. In this question, you can see that the coefficient of x square is 2, which is not 1. So first thing we need to make this coefficient is equal to 1. So 2 will be 1 if you divide it by 2. So for this, we have to divide by 2 with the whole equation, with every term. So it will become x square plus 6x minus 55 equals to 0. And now in this time, the equation is exactly same as we did before. So same thing, we take 55 first on the other side. And second is we have to make b. For that, take the coefficient of x, divide this by 2 we get the value 3. So 3 is the value which we need to add this square on both sides. So x square plus 6x plus 3 square in this side is equal to 55 plus 3 square in this side. After that, we complete the square x plus 3 whole square that we need to do, and on the other side simplify, which will equals to 64. Now just take the square root on both sides. It will give you x plus 3 equals to plus and minus 8. And take the both values, x plus 3 equals to 8, x plus 3 equals to negative 8. The first value will give you 8 minus 3 equals 5. And second is x is equal to negative 8, negative 3 equals negative 11. These are the two x values, and this is the completing square method. Keep in mind the coefficient of x square, we have to make it 1 before proceeding to the next steps. Now the topic is solve the quadratic equation using quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is actually x is equal to minus b plus and minus b square minus 4 times ac over 2a. So first we need to check what is a, b and c. Here is an equation. The coefficient of x squared is a, coefficient of x is b, and the value without x is constant c. So a is equal to 15, b is equal to 2a, and c is equal to negative a square. We'll plug these values in the formula and simplify. Becomes minus 2a plus minus 2a square minus 4 times 15 times minus a square divided by 2 times 15. So we will simplify this. It becomes minus 2a plus minus square root of 4a square plus 60a square over 30. Now after simplifying, it becomes minus 2a plus and minus 64a square divided by 30. And you know that the 64 is the square root of 8. So it becomes minus 2a plus and minus 8a divided by 30, which we will separate with plus and minus terms. So it is also minus 2a minus 8a divided by 30. After simplification, it gave us 6a over 30 and minus 10a over 30. More simplification can give us a over 5 and minus a over 3. These are two x values by using quadratic formula. Now there is another question which does not look like a quadratic equation. So first we simplify and make it a quadratic equation. Then we can use a quadratic formula. So multiply the factors. It becomes x square minus ax minus bx and plus ab. By multiplying second two factors, it will be x square minus bx minus cx plus bc plus x square minus cx minus ax plus ac equals 0. Now combine the like terms. So there are 3 x squares we have. It becomes 3x square. And by combining the x terms, so the two terms with ax, it becomes minus 2ax minus 2bx minus 2cx plus ab plus bc and plus ca equals to 0. Now we have the x square term is only 3, so 3x square, and coefficient of x by taking the common, it left 2a plus 2b plus 2c, and all constant is ab plus bc plus ca equals to 0. So now we have a is 3, b is negative times 2a plus 2b plus 2c, and c is this whole term. First write it down. A is equal to 3, b is equal to negative. If we take common, so minus 2 times a plus b plus c, and c is ab plus bc plus ca. Using formula, x is equal to minus b plus and minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. By plugging the values, it becomes minus times minus is positive. So positive 2 times a plus b plus c plus and minus square root of The square of these terms, so 2 square is 4 and a plus b plus c whole square minus 4 times 3 times the c is ab plus bc plus ca and divided by 2 times 3. After simplification, this term remains same, 2 times a plus b plus c, plus and minus, open the square of 3 terms, so 4 as it is, and the square of a plus b is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus 2bc plus 2ca, bracket close, minus 12 and AB plus BC plus CA divided by 6. More simplification, 2A plus 2B plus 2C and plus and minus inside the square root will multiply 4 inside first. So it becomes 4A square plus 4B square plus 4C square plus 8AB plus 8BC and plus 8CA minus 12ab minus 12bc minus 12ca divided by 6. Now combine the like terms. First term as it is, and inside the square root 4a square plus 4b square plus 4c square, and the like terms is 8ab minus 12ab, which becomes minus 4ab minus 4bc and same minus 4ca divided by 6. We can take 4 common from the square root. So first term as it is 2a plus 2b plus 2c. After taking common 4 inside, so 4 times a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca with square root divided by 6. And we know that the square root of 4 is 2, so it will be take it out and the other term will be as it is down. Now just take 2 common from the numerator and cancel with the 6. So all 2's will be cancelled from the numerator and denominator will be 3 and all other terms will be left as it is. These are two x values, one with the plus and one with minus, by using quadratic formula.